Welcome, my darlings. Welcome to my channel. It's time for Pick a Card. So center yourself and choose from either deck 1, deck 2, or deck 3. Remember to use your intuition and all your senses while choosing. For those of you who picked deck number 1, we're starting out with a strong connection to the earth, to the divine feminine in this reading. We're also having you connect with nature and with the element of earth. So let's begin the reading for deck number 1. We start out and you are in a position of being in the midst of work, in the center of a project, in the center of a situation. It's still developing, you're still putting the work and the time in, and as it's unfolding and the actions that you're taking, you're going to find yourself in a position of leadership. You're going to feel a security of an environment around you with powerful energy, divine masculine energy that gives you a sense of self and a sense of belonging and serving the community. This is layered with strong emotions. Your cup is running over with emotional fluidity. Think of water, think of depth of feeling. So your intuition is on right now, your ability to attract others, your feelings and emotions. Your well is deep and you're going to be drawing lots of relationships to you. And let's take a look further. Okay, so this is definitely about you beginning a new romantic chapter. If you're with someone now, there'll be another level, a new depth to the relationship. And if you're single at the moment, you're going to be connecting with someone new. Recognize that the person that you will be connecting with, you won't be like-minded. This is someone who you might even have had conflict with in the past. Your thoughts are not similar, but this can be good for you. It helps that you recognize that this divine masculine energy is coming to you quickly and is going to require you to make quick decisions of the heart, because things are going to happen at a rapid pace. What may be getting in the way for you is the community needing you to complete other things first. So work getting in the way, family getting in the way, other obligations. There's this sense of movement forward within a group. Know that you're going to be getting really good ideas, not just around how you can succeed in these emotional new beginnings in this new relationship, but also about yourself and the things that you desire. You have strength of mind, you have determination. So take some time to meditate, take some time to contemplate and to be with your thoughts, because you really are connecting with more of divine influence. And again, this is all about emotions. You are going to be in a position to lead the charge in this. So you are going to be the one to be making the moves forward and connecting with the love that you are seeking, or taking your relationship to the next level. It's going to take action on your part, and you being in that leadership position. Other people are going to partner with you you will find not just emotional connection, but an abundance in spirit, an abundance in sharing, an abundance in connection on all levels. Know that what is hidden underneath all this is that you've been feeling a need to protect what you've already have. You've been feeling a need that the action that you need is protection, when really it's just patience. Just you can be open and just let things open up at their own time, and know that once again, you're being called to action. You're being called to be the one to make those moves. It can't be more clear. You have the King of Wands, you have the Emperor, and you have the King of Cups, all working together to make this relationship a positive one.
I suggest Willow's Love, Affirm, and Manifest kit.
For those of you who have chosen deck 2, you are starting out with insight into knowledge and wisdom that will lead you forward. Deck number 2, let's see what we have. Okay, so we're starting out with a major arcana card, the card of strength. So this is about you connecting with your inner strength, knowing who you are, knowing what you desire, knowing your capabilities, being your authentic self, connecting with your intuition, connecting with your inner powers. And that's important because change is coming for you. This is another major arcana card, so you're really starting out with a strong reading. This is the Wheel of Fate. So if things have not been going in your favor, know that change is coming, that the wheel is turning, and that this is your opportunity to reconnect in a different way, to perhaps even act in a different way. And that makes sense because this is the Queen of Spears. This is the Queen of action, of you connecting with your leadership ability, with your ability to manifest and make things happen. So as you're doing this, let's see where it's leading you. Okay, so this is leading you to a path of the world, another strong major arcana card. So the light of the world is going to shine upon you. My guides are telling me that through social media and through your connections in your own social sectors, word has gotten out about you and will continue to do so. So you have the ability to really have a lot of success, to open up new chapters and new arenas in your life. Really powerful, 3 major arcana cards already. And then we come to a spot where you have to take some time and think about what you've been doing with your finances. As we're talking about manifesting, your abundance seems to, or your feeling of growing your personal wealth seems to need some attention, needs you to pull back and take a look at things. And in doing so, recognize that there's a lot of emotional support available to you. So these changes that are coming are also positive changes emotionally. You're going to be connecting with others on a whole new level, and you're being able to use the emotional depth that is available to you to make all areas of your life fruitful. The only thing that is getting in your way is that some things with your finances have sort of come to completion, and you're starting a new cycle. So you want to protect what you've already gained and look for opportunities to move forward. And with that, just know that there is a lot of work ahead of you, but also a lot of information is out there that can help you to move forward, to strengthen what you have, and to develop your income and your resources. And that is going again to be a place of intellectual completion. So you're starting a new chapter, not only emotionally, but also in other areas of your life, in your finances. And let's take a look at how this is going to turn out for you. So here we have you coming together and bringing ideas together and having, a bit of a celebration around you coming up with other people, maybe even brainstorming solutions. And this is about you getting a whole new perspective, you rising above where everyone else has been to see things in a new way. And that way is of the High Priestess, another major arcana card. So this is about your spiritual development. This is about you developing your intuition, your magical ability, listening to the divine feminine, being connected to all that there is and bringing that to earth and using all that the universe has to offer you, all of that energy, all of that spiritual knowledge and depth of meaning, so that we're not just looking at things for just the material sense, but that we also are, recognizing that this is another major arcana, that everything will work out in our favor, that we don't have to be the judge and jury, but that the universe itself balances everything out. So remember that wheel of fate. Know that things are going to work in your favor, that you don't have to be the one to get judgments or make judgments on others. Let the universe balance the energy, and instead you focus on your own spiritual development, your own depth of emotion and well-being, so that you can triumph and move forward into this new chapter of your life.
I suggest Willow's Affirm and Manifest Kit for prosperity.
For those of you who have chosen deck 3, you are starting out with intuitive insight, with inner vision, and a connection to your senses that gives you more information coming in and helping you to move forward. So let's see what the cards have to say. So let's see what deck 3 has to say. We're starting off with a major arcana card, very strong energy right from the get-go. This is Temperance. This is about you taking all the areas of your life and mixing them together and using your magic to manifest something very special. This is about you taking good care of your health and well-being on all levels, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically. This is power for you. This is your magic, you making magic. And the environment which you're doing so is one where you have a need for change, that you have had things weighing on you heavily, certainly from a financial aspect. And so you're kind of pulling away and waiting for the opportunity to move, to use your magic. And so again, you are ready. You will move forward and come up with good ideas and separate yourselves from those who are not being supportive of you. And what's been crossing you is your ability to really see things from an emotional level that doesn't block your vision, but that opens it up so that your emotion is connecting to your intuition, so that you're feeling your way through and not being overwhelmed by your emotion. And that's going to take you to the next level. And the next level is how you're connecting with others. This is the card of the Emperor. So you have the opportunity here to lead the charge, to have the strength of will, to serve, to be a good leader, to connect with your inner power, to know what to do. And that connects us with the Ace of Pentacles. So where you were worried about money before, this is a fresh opportunity to draw on the energy that helps us to manifest abundance. It's a very strong card, and connected with the Emperor, this is a good sign that your finances are going to take a better turn than they have been. And then emotionally, you will celebrate with friends. And this will be, a pleasant time. And I see this all occurring within the next 2 to 3 months. This change will happen. And as that happens, the way you need to act is that you need to be someone who's willing to take action, who's willing to draw in divine feminine power, to be a leader of that energy, to connect with what you see as feminine and what you may not understand as feminine. So what we need you to do is, again, connect with your intuition and then take action. In doing so, using the strength that you have, you'll be able to create a defense that keeps you safe and keeps the abundance that you've drawn in, the things that you've used your magic to manifest, safe. And then you will be ready for change. It will be this strong energy of changes coming through. Don't be afraid of this. Recognize that you've come to some completion and you're ready for a new cycle that is going to take you to the next level. And that is one of receiving information on an emotional level. So you're growing as a person. You are delivering emotional messages, receiving emotional messages, and being a champion of things that have a depth to them, and you won't be overwhelmed by the emotions. Instead, they will help you to connect with your logical side, with the side of you that comes up with great ideas, the side of you that leads from a place of knowledge. And so you will not have conflict. Your emotions will not be in conflict with your intellect. They will come together so that you will be using your intuition, you'll be using your senses, and that will help you to get the ideas that you need. The thing that is crossing you is you feeling that you're trapped when you're not. You trapping yourself in your own fears. And so that might require a little bit of shadow work. Recognize that if you can name your fears and make them your friends and find out what it is that needs to happen to make you feel secure, to make you feel safe, then you will notice that you are not in bondage, that you do have the power to manifest what you desire. And you'll be able to make your own magic. You will be able to connect with others in a way and find like-minded people to help you to bring into fruition that which you desire, and your intuition will be right on. So don't fear what you can't see. Don't fear the unknown. Recognize that there's safety in the darkness, and that there's magic in the darkness, and that the divine feminine speaks to you when we allow both the shadow and the light to come together, when we walk that path fearlessly. Justice will be yours. You're having such a strong reading with deck number 3, another major arcana card. So you don't have to go out and make everything right. Know that the universe will bring fair decisions in your favor, whether they be legal decisions, if you have a lawsuit going on of some sort, or whether they just be in a fairness in relationship, in fairness of the fate, the wheel turning in your favor again. And you can let the universe handle that. And wow, finishing off fabulously with the High Priestess card. So recognize that divine feminine energy is reaching to you. You had the moon, justice is coming, and your intuition is right on. And there's a spiritual aspect to all of this. So this is divine feminine energy reaching to you and bringing you the knowledge that you need So take the time to contemplate, to meditate, to connect with your spiritual nature, to connect with nature in general, and to let this new development, these changes all come through to take you to that next level of spiritual growth, emotional growth, and abundance.
I recommend Willow's Charm Bag, the Road Opener. You can find out more about me on my website, ellencarreymystic.com.